Good morning, I'm Sherry Pierce, and I'm bringing you today's episode of Knitsamazing. I'm very excited to tell you about this new group that I have found out about. It's called the Maine Access Immigrant Network. They are located in Portland, Maine, and as you remember, the last episode of Knitsamazing was about the Reuben Project, where we did some knitting for the homeless in Portland, Oregon. Now we're moving to the other coast, and in Portland, Maine, this organization, again, the Maine Access Immigrant Network, is involved with having community health outreach workers. They assist immigrants and refugees with housing and with access to health care. They have people who are fluent in Arabic, in Somali, and French, and as well as English, of course, to help new immigrants to the Portland and Lewiston area in Maine. There was a really large influx of individuals seeking asylum from, I believe it was Angola and either Sudan or Congo this summer. And they have found, I believe, housing for almost all of these individuals, but many of these people have never experienced the cold that they're going to in a Maine winter. Therefore, a friend of mine told me that she saw an article in the newspaper about this group and how they were asking for assistance with knitters and crocheters to provide them with knitted and crocheted hats, scarves, and mittens. So to start off, I'm going to show you the first little hat that I made. This was a test knit. I was knitting for a hat called Fox Point hat, and I can't believe I didn't write down who the designer was right off the top of my head. So here's the hat. And it's kind of cute because it has sort of like stacked stitches. So the way that you create it, it creates this like brim that comes up and back down. And because I made mine in some leftover cream, this is wool and it's a washable wool, I added little buttons to give it a little extra fun. This is meant for a toddler. And I think anyone could make this hat. It's very simple. Knit, purl, increase, decrease. Working on a circular, you would be able to do it. The Fox Point hat has recently come out on Ravelry, so if you want to pick it up there, it is available. The other one that I made, this shows you should really think about the pattern before you choose your fiber. I knit this in also a 100% wool, but it is also washable. But this one has variegation, and it completely hides that cute little brim that you would get from knitting the up and down. So it's still adorable, and this one is for a baby. So I'm sure it's going to keep someone warm, and I just love the colors in this one and the way it's sort of self-striped. So it was a leftover skein, part of a skein, and that's a great way to stash bust, is to make some hats. Before I go, I wanted to show you their website because the address to send it is in Portland, Maine, and I believe it's on Oxford Street. So if you find this, it's main1.org. On your internet, you'll be able to find the address and send these out. So happy knitting, keep your needles busy, and if you can get a few hats out this month, that would be great. If you're very involved with Christmas knitting right now, make a Christmas present for some child that you have never met. Thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Our next episode is probably going to be about, let's see, the Maine Children's Home. I have some mittens to show you. Thank you very much. Bye.